Hey y'all, and welcome back. I'm Ashley and thanks for joining me today. We are talking about Bookstagram books that I just had to buy and that I really liked. So Bookstagram totally made me do it, but I actually enjoyed it. I am really excited to share these books with you today because they are ones that I have purchased quite a while ago and I've actually gotten a chance to read them and enjoy them, and I'm now here to share them with you. So let's just go ahead and get into it. These are very common titles, which I'm sure you've probably heard of. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have not heard of these, let me know if you think that you might like to read them now as well. So starting off with the first one, it is The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. I had been hearing all about Ruth Ware when I first joined Bookstagram, and I just had to get this one in specific because it was about a cruise cabin, and I just loved the idea, especially because at the time I had an upcoming cruise planned, so it was going to be perfect for going on this cruise. But let me tell you a little bit what this is about. We have a main character who is a travel journalist, and she gets the opportunity of a lifetime to go on a luxury cruise where she will be trying out the maiden voyage of this cruise ship. It is I believe a 10 cabin cruise ship, so it is very small and very luxury, and everything is going well until she thinks she sees a woman being thrown overboard, and from there things just start going awry, and it is very thrillery and perfect, and that is some of the things that I loved about this. I gave it a 4 stars. I loved the place settings, hearing about this luxury cruise ship. I thought that was perfect and just so enjoyable. I also loved the thriller aspect of this book. The two things that I was not really into was, number one, the beginning of this book. I was thinking it was going to take place starting on the cruise ship, and so when we start off at a different location, I was a little disappointed, and I kind of had to force myself to get through those first few chapters. But after I got through that, it sped up really quickly and I started really enjoying it. The second part is the main character was a little nerve-grating to me. She just got on my nerves at certain points through the book. But she had a really good moral compass, which is one thing that I really love about characters. So overall, I pretty much forgave her for her annoying points based on that moral compass. So this is definitely one that I would recommend if you enjoy thrillers or if you love cruise ships or cruising or anything of that nature, then definitely try picking this up. The next book is a perfect summer read, so if you're looking for something to pick up this summer, then I would definitely recommend The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. In this, we have twin sisters, Olive and Amy, and Amy is getting ready to get married to her own Prince Charming. Olive is Amy's maid of honor, and everything is going great, except that the Prince Charming's best man is Olive's sworn enemy, and they are forced to spend time together. And not just time together, as the wedding goes on, the whole wedding gets sick from some kind of fish food poisoning or something like that. And the bride and groom can no longer go on their honeymoon, but as Olive and Amy are identical twins, when Amy has won this honeymoon in Hawaii, she tries to send Olive in her place since nobody will know the difference because they are identical twins. And so the best man is forced to go with Olive as her new husband, and they're going to play honeymooners to get this free vacation to Hawaii. And of course, you know, they're gonna fall in love and all of that stuff because it is a rom-com and it is absolutely so cute. I did give this book a 4 stars, and like I said, it is so adorable and so cute, set in Hawaii and the perfect thing to read for summer. The only thing is that you do kind of have to like suspend logical belief because I mean, the whole entire wedding getting a food poisoning is just a little out there. I mean, I guess it could happen, but it's kind of like one of those TV shows when you just have to be like, yeah, we're just gonna go with it. So that is my only like drawback for this book, but otherwise it is absolutely cute and definitely a great summer read. The next book up is another great summer read, and that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. In this one we have two authors, Augustus and January, who happen to be staying in side-by-side beach houses, but they also have a little bit of history, and they are both authors. So as they go to these beach houses for like various reasons, they're going there to basically to write their next greatest hit, and they're having a bit of trouble. Both of them seem to be in a bit of a writing rut, and so one evening they devise a plan to write in each other's genres. So one will take over and write the next great American novel, and the other will write a funny I suppose romance type of book, and they will each take each other on like dates, but it is as research to figure out what to write in their respective novels. It is a really good book. I rated this 4 stars. It probably wasn't my favorite of the Bookstagram Made Me Buy It books, only because I just didn't find it as funny and quite as cute as some of the other ones that I had read, like The Unhoneymooners. But overall, it is a great book. It is perfect if you are interested in writing or just like reading about authors. This would definitely be a book that I would recommend for you. But it is a really cute beach read. It's just not on the top of my beach read list. So definitely pick this up if you think this would be something that would be fun as far as reading authors, fun like day dates and dating research and all of that type of stuff. The last book, and a definite thriller hit, is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. This is a book that perfect in the thriller department. We have a woman living in New York City who does not leave her house. She spends her days drinking, watching old movies, and spying on the neighbors. When she gets some new neighbors, she figures that she has new people to look at and to virtually meet, near like what we are doing now. But she starts seeing some funny things, and she is definitely not sure what is real and what she can believe and just what is going on across the street. So this is a wonderful thriller. I rated this 5 stars. This was probably my favorite Bookstagram Made Me Buy It book. It is perfect in the thriller department. You're like literally sitting on the edge of your seat reading this book. I know I definitely was. I could not put it down. It was absolutely wonderful. And it's now a Netflix movie. I'm excited to watch this new one, especially after having read the book. It is absolutely perfect. So if you love twisty plots, thrillers, and just pick it up. It is a wonderful one. I don't think that you will regret it. So those are the 4 books that Bookstagram made me buy and that I actually liked. I do have a few more Bookstagram Made Me Buy It books, but I have not read them yet, so I figured that I would wait and share those once I actually have an opinion on how they are. But I hope this has given you some good ideas for thrillers and beach reads to pick up this season. I will see y'all again soon. Bye guys!